All
right, guys. Hope you're doing well. Oop, don't want to knock my candle over. Let's go over markets today. So a little bit of recap for me trading wise. So I'm still sitting in FLNC. This one looks fine. Uh, 10 days all the way down here. About to move past my entry point. Doing nothing wrong. Was a down day today, but just not a big deal, honestly. Just because this was a 18% up day, then 3%, and then we gave back 4%, 4.5% today. So I would expect us to have some sideways action, let the moving averages catch up before presenting continuation. I think this sector actually does still have some momentum, and I think this is a leader in that sector. So another one that looks pretty good is EOS. So EOSE. Um, Within this same kind of group theme, you can see here we're getting back above the 50, broke and retested it, had an inside day here, finished strong today after this expansion move up. Then we tightened up, retested the moving averages, and is looking pretty good here. So definitely want to keep an eye on that one as well. Um, so this sector looks pretty good. As for SPY, sorry, I'm getting sick. As for SPY, you can see here we broke low day yesterday, our previous low day, and broke that today. Had a little bit of a pullback, saw some buying um, into the end of the day. But as for NASDAQ, everything looks fine. We've got FOMC coming up, so we might get a whole bunch of nothing until that report. For my own trading today, I tried to get involved in uh, Wolf, got stopped out, tried to take it above this high right here, and I was stopped out. Um, right here, tried to take that breakout, got stopped out at low a day. Um, on this, I got filled around 15.95 or 14.95. Saw a little bit of a push and then ultimately failed and took me out at low a day, which is fine. I'm probably, if we can get a breakout tomorrow, I'm probably going to try it again. Uh, you can see here, 4 hour chart looks great. Looks like it potentially could break out here. Yeah. Cypher, same thing. 4 hour looks good. Wolf showed some relative strength, so keeping an eye on that one. But fundamentally, Cypher is a little bit better. I don't know. I like Wolf. I like them both, and I'm gonna try and see if we can get a breakout on this one. SNDK, this one looks good as well. You can see here we're kind of trading within this range. We've built higher lows, and now we're getting some buys off of an expansion move, riding the 10. So if we can get above that, today's high, we should see a pretty nice breakout. And then Joby. So Joby weekly chart here. You can see we had a inside week. We broke out, had an expansion move. Um, a 6% up day, then a 7.5% up day, then an inside day, tight range day, right below the 50. So I'm looking to see, we've got a weekly chart, we've got a nice pattern to get us a tight entry. So I'm looking to see, can we break out of this? Because we've got this massive flag going on here and this big type of cup and handle. So I'm looking at this, paying attention to this chart. That's a bigger time period trade idea. Um, if you're holding Reddit, congrats. We bought it here, stopped out at break even here, and now it's up about 3 times our risk and is looking really great. Showed relative strength today. That one looks good. Um, and then there's a few other off the weekly chart that just don't present an entry for me. So MP, this one's starting to shape up, and I actually might get involved this week. We've got weekly buys and we're continuing to build higher lows. Um, I just need a little bit more of tightness and to be able to catch this. Maybe tomorrow we get a really tight day, be able to enter based off of that. Rocket Lab, we had this move up off this higher low. Reversal signal here, higher low here, move up. And so hopefully this one can trade sideways a little bit and give us a good entry. Um, but I'm looking for that one to possibly play that for the breakout as well. Um, so that one looks good. And then from there, we've got A Lab that has this breakout. And weekly buys showing up here after this IPO base move out. Now I'm just seeing, okay, how can we get involved? I think the key point to make here is you can see daily 50 rejection there, daily 50 rejection there. We got our first close above, so a little sideways action would be awesome, and then to trigger an entry. Uh, Similar story here. You can see how important the 50 was here, how important it was there, how important it was when we actually broke here. Now we're getting back above it. So I'm keeping an eye on this one on the weekly chart for Hood. I would like it to trade sideways for a few more days after this move up. Let's see, 35% move up. So I'd like to see a little bit of digestion, let the nine catch up, or just tighten up a little bit. I'd look for entry there. Same thing with Palantir. We basically rocketed off the lows and have been trading, just grinding higher, 25% up. Need some sideways action. Talked about that one already. And then this one here could consider trying to trigger an entry on this one. No, let's see. Yeah, so I'll probably be watching this one into tomorrow as well. Um, we have, let's move that up. So looking at this, we look at the weekly chart. You can see here, we're just building higher lows, bounce off the 50. Last time we bounced off the 50, and price is just tightening up. And we had a strong week last week. Uh, and now we've tightened up after this move higher on Thursday. So now I'm looking, okay, can we break out from here and get a move to the upside? So this one looks pretty good as well. Maybe we'll see if it has this breakout. I would need for this one because it's not as tight. I'd like it to see some high volume through the highs. If it doesn't, then I want to see another sideways day and then lower than this high. That would kind of be ideal. Um, and I think some of the things you can see a lot is you'll see an inside day and then a lower day, and then you just keep tracking those lows after that or those highs after the inside day. And typically that will present a really good buying opportunity when it decides to break the high of the previous day. So, like if we get another day lower tomorrow, I don't think I'm gonna be able to think of an example off the top of my head. Um, Actually, I think BE might be one. So yeah, this is kind of an example. So you had this move up, trade sideways, inside day. This day made a lower high, right? Because it didn't break this high, and then that was the entry point there. So that's what I'm looking for could possibly happen on BBAI. So just keep an eye out for that. There's potential. Um, Looks pretty good. And yeah, so that's the update for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for the markets tomorrow.